for what we needed, I think this was the perfect spot, and I want to do this for myself, for my business, once a quarter. So that is a goal that I have to write into my expenses. This was so needed. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to a new vlog, and welcome back if you're new here. Hi, my name is Elisa, and today's vlog is going to be, this week's vlog, oh my gosh, I'm so out of practice. This week's vlog is going to be taking you all along for my CEO retreat. A friend of mine and I are going up to Carlsbad. We're gonna put some work in. I have a lot of planning for 2026, and I needed to get out of this space, my home, and into somewhere where I can think and write and ideate and execute. So that's what I will be doing for the next 3 days. And so I'm going to take you along with me. Yeah, probably talk to you about all of the things that are going on in my head as I try to figure out what Illustrated Melanin looks like for next year and maybe even years beyond that. So yes, first, we have to finish packing, cleaning, cooking, and breathing. So let's get into it.
I didn't even eat yet. All I did was walk the dog these days.
Whew. Okay, I have cabbage almost done. It's purple cabbage and regular cabbage, and then some carrots and peppers mixed in there. Roasted potatoes in the oven, golden and red potatoes, and then also fish in the oven. And then I just made myself a nice tofu fried egg sandwich that I'm about to devour as soon as I finish preparing it. And then I'm gonna have this and then finish packing up some snacks, finish this Aspire podcast episode. And then I don't know, every time like you pause something, YouTube just minimizes it so they can show you an ad, and it's so annoying. And then I still have about 2 hours to be ready. So I'm making great progress. I'm so excited. I cleaned the bathroom, and then I just want to vacuum before I leave. And also I have to remember to run the dishwasher. Okay, we got this. Hey, look at me go. Good morning. It's 5 a.m. Let's make some tea and get to work. Good morning, officially. Happy Wednesday, I think. Yes, happy Wednesday. Today is day 1. Like, today's the first full day of CEO Retreat 2025 to plan for 2026. I have planners galore. Okay, no, I have 2 planners. I have this one, which is my 2025 one, but it has my list of what I want to do. And then I have my 2026 one, which was my 2025 one that I never used. And so, if you remember, I went through and blocked out all the dates and changed them to 2026. It was very cathartic. It took a while. It took a couple hours, but it was very I like tactile things. I like to do things with my hands. I like organization. I like to organize things. And so I guess that type A side of me really enjoyed it. Anyway, and then I also got myself a new journal. And look at it, it's like velvet. I got it from Ross, I think, but it has Aquarius on it, which is my sign, baby. And they kind of match. They kind of go together. So yes, I will be taking my list from this one, implementing it into this one to plan out the year on paper. Write it down and make it plain, okay? And then this will be my brainstorming, brain dump feelings and thoughts and all things in between. Lots to do. And then of course I also have my Notion, which will have a legit breakdown of everything. And yeah, so that's the plan over the next 2 days. Today is day 1, so we are focusing on revenue goals. So everything that has to do with my products, product development, wholesaling, color and chill events, corporate events, so all my B2B planning, all my community planning. I'm going to look into margins, make a profit and loss sheet, and then also I have to, SOPs, and then also I have to work on my sales tax for the year. So that's a lot in a day. I have a lot of stuff that I need to go over, and 2 days is not nearly enough, but taking these 2 days away from home will really help me focus. So that's the plan. I've had my tea, I've done my devotions, I've done my meditation. It's not even 6 a.m. yet, so I'm going to make some lists, journal a little bit, and then have breakfast and get the day started. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, this morning was a lot, but it's over. Well, kinda. The hard part is over. Everything that I did this morning just tells me that I need to hire a bookkeeper to help me sort out all of the... Well, I use a system, but because I have so many avenues of revenue, streams of revenue, I don't know. I need a bookkeeper to look at everything and be like, all right, do this, adjust this, make this go into that, explain certain categories to me so that I fully grasp what it is that I need to do. And then everything should just be automatic after that. And then I'll be good. But oh my god. It was one task took me the entire morning. And so now I have to figure out the rest of the afternoon. But yeah, because I want to go outside because it's really nice today. It's almost like 80 degrees in the middle of December. Hello. Wow, this is why I live here. But I just wasn't ready to go when my friend was ready to go. So I'll meet her later. I'm gonna have something for lunch real quick. And then make a list of things that I don't need my computer for, so that when I go out in town, I'll at least have like my planner and microphone. Maybe I'll talk to you guys while I'm out there. So I have this ongoing list. So I just need to kind of cross out what I've done so far, and then just figure out what I can do without a computer, without internet. Because I don't want to have to lug a bunch of stuff into town because I have to walk. And it's like a 30-minute walk. And that's a long walk with stuff on you. Okay, let's eat and then figure out our room. Okay, I literally am using like every inch of this apartment. It's hilarious. Okay, had lunch, and then I just finished a brain dump of my business to business strategy for Color and Chill. I really want to bring this event to corporations and organizations, whether they're nonprofits or big companies. The idea is to bring more well-being in a fun and creative way to stuffy places and places that just need some either team building or stress relief or something. If they have like a wellness package, incorporate it into their thing, ERG resources. So yeah, I'm building that out. So I finished my like pricing sheet and all of the expenses to make sure that my margins are good, and then hiring help as well to have like assistants and people who can be there with me to take photos so that I can promote it for the next thing. But the main goal was to set a revenue goal for the month so I know how many events I need to book within a month, within a calendar month. Or I set a revenue goal, yeah, for a month. But I did it I'm going to do them quarterly. Okay, this makes sense in my head. I'm going to work on explaining myself in a better, more streamlined way. Okay, I have an annual goal of revenue. And with this one revenue stream of business to business corporate events, I broke it down quarterly and then I broke it down monthly so that I know how many events I need to do per month to be able to hit my quarterly goal or my monthly goal, my quarterly goal, and then therefore my annual goal. So that's what I did. That took about an hour of time. And for the most part, I already have everything that I need. It's just a matter of outreach, admin, and doing it. Execution, baby. That's what next year is all about. We're getting out of ideation stage and into execution stage, okay? Can't keep all these ideas in my head, so that's what I'll be doing. It also helps now that I have a trademark for Color and Chill, and so now I can take this wherever I want to go. So that's what I've been working on. Now I'm going to move on to revenue goals for community Color and Chill events and wholesaling, and then my e-commerce. And then I should wrap up for at least for, to take a break. Okay, let's get back into it. All right, what up? Good evening. I was gonna go out, but I got too into the work. And that's the whole point. Like, I'm here for focus. I'm here to focus and to plan. And so that's what I need to focus on doing. I do not feel like twisting this tonight. Lock me up, she said. Soon come. Okay, so today was very productive. The morning took up the bulk of my brain power.
but I got done what needed to get done. And the rest of the day was a lot of revenue planning and goals and strategy. Yeah, I did get out on the patio or the deck and got some sun, some vitamin D, 'cause that is a necessity for my body, more so with endo. So yeah, but I didn't get to go out into like Carlsbad Village area, which is what I wanted to do, but that's okay because I was productive and that's all that matters. So I did a lot of planning and strategy for all the different things I want to do. Tomorrow will be a lot of probably some more Notion building. I built out a really good start, so I want to continue building out some Notion databases and pages. I have my list here. That's what I'm looking at. I have grants that I need to work on. One that I definitely need to finish because it comes with a not comes with, but I have I have to submit a letter of recommendation with it, and I've already asked the recommender, so now I have to finish it. So I have that. I don't think I'm going to get to the personal stuff that I wanted to get to. Oh, and then social media planning, so YouTube, vlogging, what that will look like next year, and IG, LinkedIn, and then Pinterest. Are we still on Pinterest? Like, are we doing Pinterest right now? Because I still get on it for inspiration, but to be honest, there's so many ads that like I just lose interest and then I get off of it. So I don't know if it's worth it for me to get on. We'll see, but definitely YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram, which, but these are the times. So yeah, overall, very productive. Very glad that I'm doing this retreat. I want to try to do them quarterly, so I also have to plan for that. But this is a great start, and it feels so good when you take intentional time to like better yourself and really think through things so you can actually execute. Maybe next year's word needs to be execute. No, I don't like it. It has a negative connotation to it that I don't like execution. We're gonna think of a word. Maybe by the end of this week, we'll have a word for the year goals. Okay, bye. Good morning. Okay, today is the last full day. So it's technically day 3 of our CEO retreat, but it's really day 2 because it's the second full day. So when we got here, by the time you check into somewhere, it's like 3, 4 o'clock and the day's over. Today is going to be a lot of writing. Well, a lot more writing, but this is more intentional writing for a grant as I need to apply. Maybe 2 actually, because somebody just sent me one that I need to look at and I just remembered. So yeah, anyway, grant writing today. And then content strategies. Oh, and I think I really, and not think, I really would like to do a blog next year because I want, for me, one, to learn more about the stationary world out beyond here and what I'm thinking and what I see. I want to know more about the stationary world and then also dive deeper into well-being and what that means and art therapy and what that means and what that looks like. Lots to do still. I don't know how people get this done in a couple days because I need at least a month to comb through all of my ideations and processes and systems. Oh my gosh, I went on a small YouTube binge last night to look up Notion and how people set their Notions up and set their systems up because I'm like, if I'm going to employ people eventually and have interns and things, I need systems and processes that they can refer to because everything is all up in here because I'm the one doing everything. So I definitely went on a little mini Notion binge last night and started setting up at least templates or like a brain dump for systems and processes and figuring out what I do and how I actually do it and what's the best way, again, to explain myself. Wow, these things are just popping up everywhere. That's crazy how life works. $1 million, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. All right, we are dressed for the day ahead. We have a cozy loungewear outfit on today. I need to get more of these. Like, I am the type of person, if I find an outfit that I love, I want it in every color, okay? Give it to me in every color. Okay, today, I already said what I was doing, but I forgot that I need to get this email out first. I was hoping to wait for like the photos, which I will for like the newsletter, but I need to email my volunteers. So I'm going to send that email out today, like right now. Well, I'll schedule it for now. And then once I get my photos back, I'm going to email the vendors and send them some photos and then do a full newsletter to all of the attendees, thanking them for attending. I feel refreshed. I don't feel tired. Like, yeah. I mean, it helps to have like this setting in my background. It's so pretty here. I wish I was closer to the beach, but if I was, I probably would not get as much done. So it's for the best. A quick note to self for next time, for the next CEO retreat. Always a dog where I am. I think it's a sign to get a dog. Husband, if you're watching. I need to find a place. Like if I do an Airbnb again, I need a desk because this little setup that I have is just, it's not it. It's a dresser for one, but I put the chair and pillows up to like try to make it work, and like it's been working, but it's not at all sustainable. So I have to find a better way. And like I could go out into the kitchen area. Like you'll see this space in the morning when I make my tea and lunch and stuff. So yeah, just for next time, I need a space that has a desk, like a dedicated work desk. Also, if it has a whiteboard, that would be clutch. I feel like for that, I'd have to find like a co-working space, and I don't have that. Well, I do have access to that. Not complete access, and I'm not gonna pay for both an Airbnb and a co-working space. So I need something that's like both all in one. Back to work I go. another good night video. Quick recap before I hit these sheets. We ended up going out into town. It's about a 30-minute walk from our Airbnb, but it was so nice outside today. It's like perfect weather, perfect. Mwah, chef's kiss. I think today's the last day of this though, and then it goes back to cold San Diego weather. I say cold because I'm soft now. So 60s is cold. And this is coming from like a Jersey girl. Whatever. There's no shame in my game. I've been here 7 years, almost 8 years now. So like, please. Alright? My body is now accustomed to 80-degree weather. If it's not 80 degrees, it's cold. Anyway, we went into town. I got some, I think it was called like a sea kelp kale something salad. It was really good though. So I had that from this Choice Juice place. Yeah, they had really good. I also got a chlorophyll water, which tastes like nothing. I don't know why I thought it was gonna have some kind of like tinge to it, or like tanginess, or like citrusy. It tastes like nothing but green water. It's just green water, but it must be good for you. But they have other juices and smoothies. I also got a muffin for breakfast for tomorrow. Well, to accompany my breakfast for tomorrow. Yeah, anyway, today's our last day. Last full day. It was day 2 of the CEO retreat. And it was another productive day, so I'm very happy. Yay, me. I did a lot of grant writing today. Whew, like answering questions and brain dumping, and then trying to like refine everything into full sentences and paragraphs. That word count thing, man, it'd be getting me. Oh, but I did it, but I did it, but I did it, but I did it. It's not due to the end of the month, so I still have time to like read back through everything, give it to my husband for him to read through, send it off, and wish and pray for the best. I did a lot of Notion updates with most specifically my YouTube dashboard, and just updating all of the thumbnails and captions and things that I already have uploaded and done. I still had things in there as like drafts, and they were completed months ago. So I went through and updated all of that. And then I have a lot of empty spaces for vlogs to be and videos to be that are recorded, just not edited and uploaded. So I'm so behind on this. And so I don't even know when this is going to come out. Hopefully before the year ends. But I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just one person. I don't know when this is going to come out. But yeah, overall, I think it was, no, I'll wait. I'll do a thing tomorrow. An overall recap, or overall like how I felt about the CEO retreat. I'll save that clip for tomorrow. Now I am, I guess, decompressing a bit. I am watching one of my favorite podcast episodes. Well, podcasts, not really episode. I mean, it's an episode, but it's one of my favorite podcasts, the Gin and Juice podcast. And then I did read for a little bit. I'm trying to finish this book because I gotta take it back to the library, but I think I want to buy it because it's so good. Like, it's so good. Prentice, you did your big one with this one, boo. Okay? You did your big one. This is really good. Like, they talk a lot about healing and what that looks like as a whole. Like, your whole self. It's really good. And it's not all like woo-woo things. Like, I feel like our culture deems things that aren't from the Bible woo-woo. And like, I'm guilty of that too, because that's how I grew up, right? But like, I'm unlearning rather. Okay, I'm gonna continue decompressing, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, and then back up at 5 a.m. to start all over again. But yeah, and then we only have until like 11, and then we have to check out. Well, 10:30, so that we can be out of here by 11, and then head back home. I can't wait to go home. Honestly, I kind of miss my home. I definitely miss my hubby. So I'm excited to go home, and I miss my food. Ugh, I did not bring enough snacks for this trip. Note to self for next time: bring more snacks.
Y'all gonna get all these bonnet videos. Anyway, I finally went through my 2026, well, converted 2026 planner, and I didn't do everything, but I did do this. So I have, well, there's like a habit tracker at the start of the journal, and so I went through and like did all of my like main daily things that I do. So my devotions in the morning, my meditation, drinking water. It needs to be like, I mean, I do it. I have tea in the mornings, but like, I need to be drinking more water throughout the day. So that's on there. Then movement, so gym, walking, anything that I do with movement, and then reading and or podcasts, like anything that enhances my life growth mind. So I did that for all of the months through December. And then the other thing is in the back, there are like blank pages or dot grid pages and blank pages. And so on the dot grid pages, I started the self-care thing so I can keep track of all of the things that I need to do. And 2, I went into my Notion and made like a little passion planner planning page. So yeah, that's like one of the main things I wanted to get done here today. Like I want to actually do the bullet journal pages, but I don't have time because I have to check out in 2 hours. But I at least have a better idea of how I want to set it up. Then I can streamline it and make sure it looks pretty, because I'm like, I had all these journals and I do a lot of brain dumping in my journals, but I want some like structure to it, but I want a pretty structure. It's all about aesthetics when you're creative. Like I have notebooks and stuff with like a bunch of text, a bunch of writing, a bunch of notes, a bunch of ideas, but like I want it a little more structured. So that is one thing that's coming into 2026 with me, because I'm starting it now and not January 1st. Like you can start things now. Okay, let's complete the rest of the morning and then get out of here and go home. We're saying goodbye. Goodbye to a very pleasant stay at our Airbnb in Carlsbad. I got a lot done, like a lot. I had a beautiful view whilst doing it. I want to go home, like I'm ready to go home, but I'm also like not ready to leave this. It's very peaceful here. There she is. I wasn't by myself.